for coming. Good to have everybody here at the Wolf. We're getting close to another season of Missions baseball. Just to get us going here, Dave Gasaway, our GM, will talk about the upcoming season, introduce Jamie a little bit, and then Jamie will make a statement, and then we'll do Q&As and break away for some one-on-ones. So to get it started, our GM, Dave Gasaway.
All right, we appreciate everybody coming. Very exciting today. 2015 represents our 110th season in professional baseball in San Antonio. It's quite a feat. The history in San Antonio has been well documented. 9 Cy Young Award winners have played for us, including last year's American League Cy Young, Corey Kluber. Guys like Felix Hernandez, Pedro Martinez. We've had 8 National League Rookies of the Year, guys like Fernando. So really with that history, we've had 3 Major League MVPs with Brooks Robinson, Joe Morgan leading the way. 6 Major League Hall of Famers, Dennis Eckersley, Billy Williams, Ron Santo, to name a few. Our history has been well documented. It's one of the things that we're most proud of, but really what 2015 will be is, it's all about the future. We've rebranded. In November, we unveiled our new logos, our new uniforms, the whole branding of the Missions we're excited about. And today, it's another piece of that future for us in introducing our brand new field manager for 2015. This gentleman is entering his 43rd season in professional baseball. That's quite a feat. 18 of those seasons as a big league catcher, highlighted by being an integral part of the 1985 Kansas City Royals World Series championship team. Very excited. He's got over 20 years of experience in coaching, mainly in the big leagues. And we're very, very excited and pleased to be able to announce Jamie Quirk as our field manager for 2015. So, Jamie, do you want to
Thank you, Dave.
give him our uniform?
Be ready. Gotta start wearing it again tomorrow. I'm not going to be like Joe Madden and buy everybody around. Thank you. Well, you said all those things just like I wrote them down, Dave. Thank you. No, very happy to be here. Very glad to be here. Very honored and humbled to be here. I know the history of San Antonio. It's been around a long, long time. They've had a lot of championships. I hope to follow that suit of Rich Dower, who's a very good friend of mine, and I know you had Richie here the last couple of years, so I'm looking forward to it. Minor league baseball is development, but also part of development, I believe, is winning. You got to teach them how to win too, and we plan on doing that. The Padres have some very, very good players. I was in Lake Elsinore last year, so I will be familiar with, quite a few of the players that I hope that will be here. We had a very good year there, and I anticipate some of those players being here that you'll enjoy watching. So that being said, we should be on the right track just to keep doing what they do here in San Antonio, and that's win and play good baseball. And I promise you we'll do that.
Questions?
How do you like San Antonio?
Had great lunch today. Was it Harry's?
Henry's.
Sorry.
Puffy Tacos.
Henry's. It was great. I had my first puffy taco. Well, it won't be my last.
It's your first time here, isn't it?
Yes, I've never been to San Antonio. Heard a lot about it. Did some research when I knew I was coming here, and I know a lot of people, a lot of friends of mine are excited I'm here and going to make a trip. So it should be a fun summer.
weather will be like this all summer. You know.
Heat doesn't bother me. I hope it gets real hot and stays hot. I like hot weather.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Jamie, with what the Padres have done at the big league level in the offseason, really committing and investing and improving their product, how does that impact you at this level?
I think it impacts the whole organization, and especially at this level, because the excitement it's drawn toward baseball. Obviously, the Padres have been the team that everybody's talked about all winter long, from the winter meetings to starting with Kemp and all the moves that they've made. So it's kind of trickled down to the whole organization. You're proud to be a Padre because everybody's talking about our organization. So that part of it's a lot of fun.
Have you heard much about the park and kind of having to play to that and kind of being a pitcher's park and that kind of thing?
I've definitely heard about that, talking to Richie Dower. Richie's, it's a pitcher's ballpark, he's told me. Lot of low-scoring games. That's baseball. That'll be fun. In the California League where I was last year, there was some ballparks complete opposite. It got to be like you're playing slow-pitch softball, and that 13 to 11 and 15, 14. That wasn't fun. This should be good, solid, good baseball. Play it the right way and do things the right way, and you come out with a win.
Is that what the fans can kind of expect from you and the kind of game that they can come out and see?
Well, we're going to play the game the right way, and that I can guarantee, and that's the way the Padres do it. But as far as, I don't know my roster yet, so I can't sit here and say we're going to be a running team, we're going to be play small ball team. I don't know that yet until I see who my players are, but we'll be fundamentally sound. I mean, if it calls for a bunt, we're going to bunt. If it, hit and run, if I feel like it, I put it on, we're going to hit and run. I mean, the ballpark won't dictate how we play the game because we're going to play it the right way anyway.
How helpful is it to have familiarity with the organization and with, like you said, likely a few guys that you had last year coming up to the AA level?
Oh, it's huge. Last year, coming into the Padre organization, didn't know any of the players, didn't know any names, and it turned out all right. We had a good year, but it's much more enjoyable going to spring training tomorrow knowing, players' names and who you had last year and see familiar faces and knowing that a handful or, 10 of those guys might be coming with you to AA. So as far as my job, it becomes, I don't want to say easier, but definitely more familiar and more fun.